The Heist of the Millennium. Chapter 1. The Mission. In the shadowy basement of an undisclosed government facility, the air was heavy with anticipation. The sterile hum of fluorescent lights buzzed above, casting faint reflections off the cold, metallic table. Agent Maya Collins sat patiently, though her fingers betrayed her calm facade, drumming an anxious rhythm. Renowned for her razor-sharp instincts and unmatched field record, she was a legend among operatives, a name whispered in the halls of intelligence circles. She glanced at the door as it creaked open, revealing the imposing figure of Director Sampson. He strode into the room with the deliberate authority of a man who had seen too much and carried even more. His steely blue eyes locked onto Maya's, and she straightened in her chair. "Agent Collins," he began, his voice a low rumble that seemed to resonate with the weight of the world. "You're here because you're the best. We have a mission, critical, covert, and unprecedented. And it could save billions." Maya leaned forward, her curiosity piqued. "What are we dealing with, sir?" Sampson placed a thick dossier on the table, sliding it toward her. The cover bore only 2 words: Phoenix Amulet. Maya's brow furrowed as she flipped it open, scanning pages filled with classified intel, schematics, and ancient diagrams. "The Phoenix Amulet," Sampson explained, "is a relic unlike any we've ever encountered. It's not just a historical artifact. It's a piece of ancient technology capable of stabilizing the Earth's core. If activated, it could prevent the catastrophic shifts we're seeing. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis. Without it, the planet's future hangs by a thread." Maya's eyes widened as she absorbed the gravity of his words. "And you're saying it's out there, right now? In someone's possession?" Sampson's jaw tightened. "Currently, it's in the private collection of Magnus Black, a reclusive billionaire with a penchant for hoarding rare and powerful objects. His estate is a fortress, a monument to paranoia and opulence. We have intel that he's preparing to sell the amulet to the highest bidder, potentially to those who'd weaponize it." Maya closed the dossier and looked up, her expression resolute. "So, you want us to steal it?" Sampson nodded. "Precisely. This is a black ops mission. Off the books, no margin for error. You'll have all the resources you need, but time is of the essence. You leave in 72 hours. Maya stood, determination radiating from her. "Consider it done." Chapter 2. Assembling the team. The warehouse was dimly lit, its cavernous interior echoing with the occasional clatter of tools and distant footsteps. It was a nondescript location, perfect for the clandestine operation Maya had been tasked to lead. She stood at a central table surrounded by files, blueprints, and surveillance footage of Black's sprawling estate. One by one, her team arrived, each a specialist in their field, hand-picked by Maya for their unique skills and unshakable loyalty. First through the door was Lucas, the tech genius whose capabilities were nothing short of wizardry. His wiry frame and perpetual smirk belied the depth of his talent. As he set up his laptop, he gave Maya a mock salute. "So, what impossible system am I breaking into this time?" Maya smirked, one that even you might find challenging. Next was Zara, the infiltrator, gliding into the room with the grace of a phantom. Her chameleon-like ability to blend into any environment was legendary. She tossed a duffel bag onto the table and leaned casually against a wall. "I assume this isn't a social call, Maya. What's the target?" Finally, Theo arrived, his towering frame and easygoing grin filling the space. He carried a satchel of tools and explosives, his trademark confidence evident. "Heard there's a vault that needs opening. I brought my keys." Maya looked at each of them, her tone serious. This is the most critical mission any of us have ever undertaken. The Phoenix Amulet is more than an artifact. It's the planet's lifeline. If it falls into the wrong hands, the consequences are unimaginable. Lucas whistled low. No pressure then. Maya outlined the plan, pointing to a schematic of Black's estate. Lucas, you'll disable the security systems and take control of their surveillance. Zara, you'll infiltrate the estate and get us to the vault undetected. Theo, you're our contingency. If things go south, we'll need you to get us out. Zara adjusted her wig and grinned. Sounds like fun. Theo chuckled, patting his satchel. And loud. Maya's gaze was steely. We move at night. This has to be flawless. No mistakes. Chapter 3. The Heist. The night sky was inky black, the moon a sliver of silver as the team approached Black's estate. It loomed like a fortress, its high walls and sprawling grounds guarded by patrols and drones. From their vantage point in a nearby wooded area, Lucas worked quickly, his laptop screen glowing faintly. Perimeter alarms disabled. You're clear to move. Zara led the way, slipping through the shadows like a whisper. She bypassed guards with practiced ease, her movements fluid and precise. The others followed, staying close and silent. When they reached the estate's central wing, the vault door loomed ahead, a monstrous steel barrier. Lucas plugged in his device, his fingers flying over the keys. This thing's got more layers than an onion, but give me a minute. As the seconds ticked by, Maya scanned their surroundings, her instincts on high alert. Hurry, Lucas, we don't have much time. With a triumphant beep, the vault door slid open, revealing the Phoenix Amulet. It rested on a pedestal, its golden surface shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Maya stepped forward, carefully retrieving it. The air seemed to hum with energy as she held it. Suddenly, distant shouts and the sound of boots echoed through the corridors. "We've got company!" Zara hissed. "Plan B," Maya ordered. Theo placed a small explosive on a nearby wall, his hands moving with practiced efficiency. Everyone clear! The blast opened a new exit, and the team sprinted into the night as alarms blared and guards closed in. Chapter 4. The aftermath. Back at the safe house, the team gathered around the amulet, its glow a beacon of hope. Maya placed it carefully into a secure case as Director Sampson entered, his expression a rare mix of relief and admiration. "You did it," he said, his voice filled with gratitude. "The world owes you all a great debt." Maya nodded, her face weary but proud. "We don't do it for the recognition, sir. We do it because someone has to." As the team shared quiet smiles and tired laughs, Maya's mind was already turning to the next mission. In their line of work, the stakes were always high, but the bonds they shared made every risk worth it. Because as long as they stood together, there was hope for a brighter future.